Road Dog Crypto. Welcome back to Road Dog Crypto. My name is Lane, your crypto road dog, helping to navigate you through this crazy road we call crypto. Today, I want to bring this project to your attention. One, because I think that this one is a potential gem pick that has the potential to at least 50x, possibly even 100x from its current price levels. Two, I like what the project is and what it's doing. And while I have a few concerns, overall, I think this is one that we don't want to miss out on. And three, the chart looks freaking amazing and this one's getting ready to do something. So you're watching this video at the right time to get in on this. And we're talking about the ASTR Network. Now, this is a project that is on the Polkadot network. ASTR is Japan's most popular smart contract platform, and it supports EVM and WebAssembly. That's WASM, a very key word that you need to pay attention to, as that's very important to the Web3 development that's going on. And the great thing about this is the interoperability between these environments using a cross virtual machine. And now what ASTR is doing a little different, you've heard of all the play to earn games, right? Well, this whole network is built on play to earn development. So it incentivizes development on this chain to actually earn in these tokens, right? Pretty cool concept. A great incentive to really put a chain forward and build an ecosystem. I'm surprised someone else hasn't thought of that already. And now this chain just started a year ago, January 2022, and already with all the development going on, they already have 50 dApps there, 500,000 community members. Their goal is to launch ASTR 2.0 to help build the unstoppable, scalable network that can power a global Web3. They have a very intensive roadmap ahead of them. And right now, Q2 of this year, 2023, we're working on WASM on ASTR, working on rolling out the ASTR 2.0, Remark Inc. NFTs, swanky decentralized tooling. Coming up later in the year, we're looking at dApp staking updates, updating the tokenomics, which I'm very interested to find out what they will do there, and also introducing XCM contracts. And if you want to know who's building on this brand new network that looks like it is going to have legs to last for years, take a look. I'm even hearing rumors of Sony partnering with them. But look, Akala, AGI Creative Lab, this goes on. This list goes on. AnySwap, Astar Prince, Astar Gaming, Avault, AWS, Band Protocol, Bifrost, BitGet. Some of these you may have heard of. CoinTrendz Japan. Look, Crust Network, another one that I've featured here on this channel. Crypto.com, DApp Radar, DeFi Llama. The list goes on and on and on. Google Cloud, and it keeps going and going. So a ton. Microsoft, MetaMask, Moonbeam, multi-chain, but page after page of partnerships and backers. This is truly amazing. I don't know if I've examined a project that had this many people behind it. Here I am on the ASTR dApp. I launched it, and you can connect with a multitude of wallets. It did give me an option for MetaMask earlier, as well as several others that I know you're familiar with. Currently staking rewards at 10.5%. Not bad, just really cool. And we can go over and check out the dashboard, and it gives us pertinent information for what's going on with the chain and the ecosystem. But now let's really look at the coin. Right now, ASTR is trading at 4.7 cents. While it does have an infinite maximum supply, and hopefully they will address that with the tokenomics in Q3. Total supply is 8 billion. And yes, in my book, that's a lot. And so I'm very interested to see how that they deal with that. I would say that the good news is that with this project just being a little over a year old, at least half of that is already out on the market. So we're not having to be as concerned about these unlocks just totally draining this project. So essentially, we just need to double the market cap and we would be able to stay at the same price with all these unleashed, right? The fully diluted valuation of this project as it stands at the moment is 375 million. Now, this being a new chain with so much out there and with so few people on board, so few people aware of this project, it is easy to see that this could easily go to $1 billion market cap or possibly 2 billion. That would be a 10x from here. However, during the height of the bull run, I'm confident that we can see this reach multiples of billions of dollars in market cap. Now, if we look at the price history, all-time high occurred January 17, 2022. This project reached 42 cents. It's highly likely that we could reach that again, given that this is a new coin and has not yet been through a bull market. You'll find that a lot of the coins that launch in the bear market that are really working hard to make a name for themselves, they're doing all the right things, ticking off all the right boxes, making all the right connections, a lot like ASTR has done, they tend to excel. So ASTR, 4.7 cents currently. I think this one has legs to grow. I want to put it on your radar, let you do your own due diligence, check out the white paper, check out the network, see what you think about this for yourself. But right now, let's take a look at the charts because this coin's getting ready to do something. First thing I want to draw your attention to is the weekly chart, and I'm going to come right here. I'm just going to blow this up. This is VMC, market cipher. We got a green dot. That is your buy signal. This little orange line that just flipped yellow on us right here is called VWAP. Just flipped above the zero line. It is just now getting started. You can see how much it rose over here. This little ribbon right here came all the way down, hit the bottom, did a U-turn, and now it's flipping back up to go all the way back up to the top on the weekly. In a nutshell, what I'm saying here is that all signs are, hey, time to get on board with this one because number getting ready to go up. Now, if we take a look at our MACD indicator, it is a lagging indicator, so it's a little bit behind the rest of them, but it's just now starting to curve around, starting to get those bullish undertones coming in, and the histogram, these lines right here are starting to get lighter, and it's heading up to the zero line saying, hey, we're flipping the script here, buddy. We're getting ready to start an uptrend. And just looking at the price action, we had this beautiful rounding accumulation here. What you want to see when it comes to finding the bottoms of these coins. Now, from these bottoms right here of about 4 cents, right around the same price that we are right now, this coin ran quickly up to almost 12 cents, giving you almost a 200% return. Does that capture your interest? Because this is a scenario that can definitely happen over, say, the next month or two with this coin. Now, we do have falling price and we also have fallen volume right here. That is a good sign that this trend to the downside is weakening, and we can see these last 2 weeks, prices really started to come up. We got down as low as 3 cents. And from that low, anybody that got in on that is currently up 53%. That's not bad to be had over the last 4 weeks, would you say? And when we do our technical analysis still here on the weekly, we can see that we're in a falling wedge pattern. Now, this pattern has a tendency to break up and to the upside around 68 to 70% of the time. And this little guy does have a measure move that could take us, once we break out, right back up here to this area right around 10 cents. So 10 cents is my first target to shoot for just on this pattern alone. Now, if I pull a Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, it also gives me some other viable targets to shoot for. Namely, for your shorter term traders that want to get in on this, taking profit at 6.5 cents in that area would be a good target. Another one would be right around the 7.5 cent area. And probably the main target for the rest of us that we should look at for taking profits would be right around 8.5 cents, because this is a 618 Fibonacci level. And if you know, that's where a lot of people do like to take profit. A lot of people like to short or sell off and hope that they can purchase this at a lower level and kind of run in a range, which is very likely a scenario that we could see. We could range out here either in a higher range or maybe back down in the range that we were in down here. That's all possibilities. But the current indicators are saying that we are most likely to start coming up in these areas and start ranging and maybe reverse this whole trend. So I got these targets all laid out here really nice and pretty for you. 5.3 cents, 5.4 cents basically, 6.4 cents, 7.4 cents, 10.2 cents. Now, the other targets we want to consider on these higher time frames would be these moving averages. Now, currently we're under the 50, and that's a little bit bearish. We got to make up some ground here. You really zoom in, you can see that we're under the 9. That's officially bearish here. We are trying at this point to reclaim that. So what we need to see happen here is a lot more volume come in. We need to see a volume spike, something similar to what we saw over here. That will be the sign that this breakout is valid and that we definitely have some more upward momentum. Now, let's just go to a smaller time frame. Let's come over to the daily. Now, remember, this analysis that you see here, you may catch this video a month from now. This analysis should still be good. When we're looking at these things on the weekly and the daily, these are longer time frames. That's why I like to do these videos. So for you guys that do catch this, say later in the summer, maybe early in the fall, a lot of this information will still be valid for you guys. And so when I come to the daily, it's telling me right here, this area where the 200 moving average is about 5.5 cents. That's going to be where we're going to find a little bit of a hiccup. So it's very possible that price could come up here, and then according to this pattern, there's a 65% chance to retrace to where price broke out, which would be back here around 4.7 cents, or possibly if things in the market start getting kind of bearish or whatever, we could come back and just retest this trend line and could see seeing about 4 cents. And that would kind of lead to a double bottom scenario, kind of like this. So these are just some scenarios to be aware of. This could be a very good area to take profit and then reaccumulate down here. As this plays out, I will do an updated video just to kind of cover these ideas. But as it stands for the moment, and let's look at our indicators on the daily just to get an idea about that. Things are getting a little tired, but I tell you, looking at these moving averages here, it is really trying to come up to this breakout point. And I believe that we got a good chance over this coming week, these next few days, to actually do that. However, if we do see the rejection here and can't get past that trend line, or if we just get past it and come right back in, do look for the double bottom scenario as low as 4 cents, maybe as low, as 3.3. We'll just have to keep an eye on that at the time. It does have the potential, if rejected from this trend line, to hit these areas, which just makes it a much better accumulation point, which gives you a much bigger return, because once we do that double bottom and we come back up to this 200 moving average, should that scenario apply, that would still be a 70% move. Basically, the plan that I am doing, I am trying to accumulate this. I am taking into consideration the possibility of a breakout, so I have dipped my toe into this even at these resistance levels, and I am also going to put limit orders spaced out all through this range if we do get rejected there, because I'm going to accumulate this baby. I think that this one has legs, lots of potential. It is one of those early market coins, has not seen a bull market yet, with a lot of potential based on things that this space needs. Web3, where we actually have ownership instead of corporations having ownership of our data. That's where we're headed. Looks like they're here to help that happen. And I just think it's one that you need to put on your radar, because it's definitely on mine. Tell me what you think the pros and cons are of it, because to me, it looks like it is an actual gem pick that we may not want to miss out on. If you enjoyed this video and you like the information that I presented today, by all means, hit that like button, comment below, subscribe, join our free Telegram channel, tune into our live shows, which are coming in about 11 p.m. most nights. And until next time, my name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, reminding you, you got this, baby.
I don't always like videos, but when I do, I always prefer Road Dog Crypto. Trade wisely, my friends.